Come in. Alonzo. Trolling for another boat ride with my wife?
I'm actually here on official business.
Thought you were going to go back to the island to fix that engine and get the boat off of the sandbar.
Yeah, that was the plan. But when I got down to the harbor to borrow a boat, some of the guys handed me these.
And what are those?
Petitions.
What, inquiring about the possibility of more outings with my wife that could turn into overnighters?
Look, what happened yesterday, it was an accident.
It was no accident that my wife was aboard your boat.
No. She wanted to find out what the fishermen in the other parts of the island were thinking about the Coastal Commission's proposal. I said I could take her to them.
Spur-of-the-moment decision, hmm?
That she made. Yes. And if the engine on my boat hadn't conked out, this is what she would have heard. A lot of hard-working people saying, please, don't do it. Don't let the Coastal Commission tear down the fishing wharfs in the San Cristobal Harbor.
Right. In so many words, yes.
No, in actual words. Look. And besides their signatures, a bunch of the men actually wrote down exactly why they think it's such a rotten idea.
And of course, you're against it as well, right?
100%. You can see how deep and strong these feelings run.
Mm.
And this is the kind of stuff that you didn't get a sense of at yesterday's meeting at the Rusty Anchor.
Nope.
Is something wrong?
Alonzo. Hi.
Hi.
So what are you doing back here?
I had to deliver these. Petitions not to go through with the fishing wharf proposal.
Really?
Yeah.
They pulled together this many signatures in 24 hours?
People are pretty angry about it. And I'm not just talking about fishermen. A lot of people seem to think that the harbor's being developed enough as it is, and that the economy will come back, so why kick out the fishing fleet?
And the organizers wanted you to come and deliver this information to us.
Yeah, probably because they knew I was working on the new harbor channel.
Right. So, what do you think? I mean, it is an overwhelming response, wouldn't you say?
Yes, well, you know, take the time to go over this in detail. Until then, I won't be able to make any sort of a judgment.
Wait a second. Yesterday, you were ready to go to bat for us.
I said that I would speak to the Coastal Commission about the issue.
No, you promised that you would work this out. Look, these guys, these people, they're right. And if you can't see that, well, I'm going to have a hell of a hard time sticking around for this new harbor channel.
What I told those fishermen yesterday at the meeting was that I would not endorse any proposal by any commission, coastal or otherwise, that would endanger the livelihoods of the men involved. And, well, that was the promise I made. That's the promise I'll stand by.
I know a lot of people who would vote for you all over again right now. Thank you. And I'm sorry, because I got my back up about all this stuff, and it just seemed for a minute that you were going to bail on us.
Well, I regret that I gave you that impression. I've got a lot on my mind right now.
And he's not really good at bailing. See? Exactly what I told you during our fireside chat. Richard doesn't care about backgrounds. He doesn't care about class. All he cares about is doing what's right.
She did say that.
That's right. It's because you're the best. Best president, the best husband, and the best father.
And you should see me on the dance floor.
I'm serious. You're a wonderful man. You're a great president, and you take care of your citizens.
Hey, you don't have to convince me. I'm sold.
Oh, my goodness, will you look at the time? I am 10 minutes late. I'm supposed to meet a reporter to give my impression of the bank's rededication.
Yeah, that should be challenging.
Tell me about it.
Interesting, anyway.
You know what? I should tell her about what happened last night. I bet you we'd make the front page.
Cassie.
I was just kidding.
Yes, I know. I was just, saying you should hop to it, you're already so late.
Right. As usual. I will see you later.
Okay.
Would you like to see Will?
No.
No.
It's okay.
Okay. Bye.
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 Well, I want to hop to it myself as well. It seems like the day is just one long set of meetings sometimes. Thank you for these.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure. Go ahead.
You said you've got something on your mind.
Well, you know, just small business of running a country is all.
It seems to me that something's bugging you.
Is that so?
Yeah. You've been as cold as a proverbial fish all day. So my question is it me who's bugging you?
Yes, I think it is.
Thanks for the straight answer.
Alonzo, from the time I found you and Cassie on that island, you've been treating this little misadventure of yours as nothing more than a sleep out in the backyard, not a life or death situation.
It wasn't a life or death situation.
Except for that snake, of course.
The snake.
And the fact that you could have easily drowned had you decided to try to swim to the main island.
We didn't. And everybody is okay.
Well, I am just delighted. Truly. What's bugging me? I tell you what's bugging me is how this whole thing happened at all. As a matter of fact, I am completely baffled by it.
Yeah, you and me both.
So tell me, what compelled you to insist that Cassie go and mingle with the people in their own neighborhoods, so that she could get the real story on how they think?
I didn't insist upon anything. She wanted the real story. That was the best way to get it.
Without the security detail also?
Her choice.
At your urging?
No, it was her choice.
You had no problem with it, did you?
Of course I did. I didn't think you'd be happy with her going out alone.
Well, that would be a perfectly logical response on my part, wouldn't you think? Considering that Cassie is not only the first lady of San Cristobal, but also happens to be my wife, and the security detail that you dismissed happens to be there for her protection and may have been of a small amount of help, considering how things turned out, don't you think? And on top of it all, you chose to put her on the most unseaworthy boat on the whole bloody island to go blithely sailing off to mingle with the people. Just the two of you. Good God, man, what are you thinking?